Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at our Glacier Chains Twist Link Snow Tire Chains here on our 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. So these are ladder style tire chains made of low carbon steel, which means that their priorities are going to be mud, snow, as well as durability. So compared to other tire chains that use a manganese nickel alloy steel component for their chains, which focus on corrosion resistance, this is going to be great if you're going over like hard roads, if you think there's going to be rocks there, or if you want the twist link design that works well with, again, snow and mud. So these are ladder style chains, and that's a traditional style of tire chain. For your more modern tire chains, you'll see them in a diamond pattern, but this works well if you just need some traction on the road. You are gonna hear a little bit of a ka-thump as you go, which is just because these are slightly larger or kind of more profile, but since they are twist link, it won't be as jarring of an experience. So let's take a look at these twist links. So here our links are linked together in this twisting shape. So it is going to be a bit of a smoother ride on the road. You do get other options with other chains like your square links or your D links or even your V-bar links. With this being made of low carbon steel, you will expect them to stay strong and durable during your extreme weather conditions. When you do have that ice and you do have that snow on the road, as well as if there is going to be some little rocks there, you want the low carbon steel for that extra durability. These are the cam style chains, and they come in different styles. You can get them with the cams or without the cams. The cams just make it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker to get that tension into the chains and tighten it down. But I do recommend trying out our rubber tensioners as well, because as you're on the road, the fit will change and the chains will adjust. So those rubber tensioners will keep adjusting with you as you drive. Now these are on tires size 255/70 R18. If you're not sure what tire size you have, you can find it printed on the sidewalls of your tires. We also have them installed on our rear tires as per the Jeep owner's manual. Now if you do have them on your vehicle, even though you do get that extra traction on the road and you're slightly safer, I don't recommend driving over 30 miles per hour with these on, just because it's still extreme weather conditions out there. If you do got snow, you do got ice, I would recommend you staying safe on the road. When you do get this kit, you will get 2 tire chains that come in this bag. So one for your passenger rear tire and one for your driver's side rear tire. Now this is a technically reusable canvas bag, but depending on how you use it, it is kind of easy to rip open, especially after you put your chains back in. So just keep that in mind. You also may need to use a cable tie to secure it at the end and cinch it closed. Now if you're just getting these chains for emergency purposes or to comply with the rules of your area, this is still a perfectly usable and functional bag to keep this into your back seat or underneath your seats or in your trunk. So before we take a look at the install process, first off, my personal thoughts about these tire chains are that they are great for the purpose that they're made for. If you have a low profile, or if you need low profile chains, let's say you have limited clearance in the back, this is not class S in the SAE classification compatible. These are kind of larger chains, which would be good if you do need or have larger need for it. So if you got a lot of snow, if you got a lot of ice, or if you have a lot of mud in your area, this would be great for you. But if you need something a bit more low profile, maybe take a look at our Titan Chain Diamond Pattern Alloy Snow Tire Chains. A lot easier to install those, and they're a lot more low profile. But if you do get those extreme weather conditions like I said, hey, maybe it's a good fit for you. So let's take a look at that install process just to help you decide. So what I like to do before anything else, once I do get the tire chains, is just lay it out on the garage floor and just double check it, get used to it, get familiar to the process of installing it. I recommend you do that too. That way, when you are on the side of the road and you do need tire chains, you'll be ready. So first, just spread it out and just check all your links. Make sure that they're not tangled up or in or warped or crack like what we had just here where we had one hook to the other one, just untangle that so that it'll be easier to mount onto your tires. And once everything's good to go, next make sure that you have the correct side facing your tires. So what I have it here is I have the hook side facing up because I want the hooks facing away from my tires, and I want the flat portion to be on my tires. So that way I don't accidentally puncture it by installing it improperly. And once everything is ready, we're gonna have our two hooks on the end right over here, the flat side facing down. Just grab it by the middle and then drape it over your tires. Try to get it as evenly distributed around your tires as you can, where you kind of have an even length on each side. And once you do, you then connect the back chains. So here behind our tire, we have one end which has a bunch of links, and then we have another end which has a hook. So I found that the best fit for us right here is just put it on the second link. You could put it on the third link if you need a little bit of a tighter fit, but we'll put this on the second, then go back to the front to hook the other chains. So after connecting our back chains, we then come over here to the front and connect our front chains. Now I did use the second link in the back, and it looks like the third link over here in the front will be a good fit for us. You don't need to be as concerned about getting the tightest fit. Of course, try to get it as tensioned up as you can, but we then get to our second step, which is to tighten down our cams over here in the middle. So once you get as tight as you can in the front and the back, let's go on to that second step. So with those links connected, we're then going to use our tool, and this is going to come with the bag that comes with your chains. So then just link that up into your cams and then rotate them to create a little bit more tension. So that's 1 and 2, and just keep going until you can't turn anymore. As you can see, this last one is kind of hard to rotate. That's because I already have a good amount of tension. But let's try to get it. I think I'll make it. And I know I said the second link in the back, but after moving things around, and you'll notice this especially as you roll forward, it will move. So then I did reattach it to the fourth link and got a lot more tension that way. So then after you install all your chains and you tighten down the cams on both sides, I do recommend rolling forward just to get everything adjusted around your tire and see if you need to tighten down even more cams. But once that's done, once you feel like there's a lot of tension on your tire chains around your tire, kind of like how this one looks, then you are good to go and you're done with the install process. Now, not included with this set, but I do recommend adding to it, are these rubber tensioners. So as you drive around, your fit will adjust and your chains will move around on your tire. So these are going to be helpful just for getting that tension or keeping that tension of the chains on your tire as you drive. These are going to fit right into those links and hook into them. So let's see how that goes. Now I did get a really good tension with our cams alone, but you can see they still pull in some of the chain and get even more tension, more than I could pull with those cams. So I do recommend getting these for both of your tires. You do get them in a set of 2. And that was a look here at our Glacier Chains Twist Link Snow Tire Chains here on our 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.